Hello guys, my name is Arun and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at how to install BLAS and LAPACK packages in Ubuntu. Now, though most of you guys might know what BLAS and LAPACK are, but for those of you guys who do not know, let me give you guys a small introduction. BLAS and LAPACK are linear algebra packages created and developed in using Fortran. Okay, these are highly tested and highly optimized uh, subroutines and packages and functions which are useful for doing several arithmetic again and again, something like basically arithmetic operations or advanced operations related to linear algebra and matrix operations like uh, solving of simultaneous equations to give the solutions, finding the matrix sorry finding the eigenvalues of matrices, or something, or determinant of matrices, so on and so forth. Okay, now there are multiple ways to install it. Okay, I'll give you guys a simple way of how to install it. What you guys do is that open your web browser and type installing BLAS and LAPACK Ubuntu. Type like this. Now there are multiple websites over here which tells like how to do it and all. Okay, what I found is that this web page, okay, I found this to be useful. If I click this up, okay, I'm getting a link over here. It's just a Ubuntu forums. It's a page in ubuntuforums.org. Okay, I was reading through this and I got this line over here. What is it tells is that just tells you to go to systems, synaptic administration, package manager and stuff, and then search for BLAS and or LAPACK and mark these for installation and click apply. Now this may not now this is not so I mean this may instead uh, this is okay, but let me give another way. Okay, one other way is that, okay, there's this link given called as Astro IAC LAPACK installation in Ubuntu. If I click this, I open a new tab and I open this up. Okay, it's a web page in wiki spaces. Okay, and now the instructions are here, much simple to follow. What you have to do is that open your shell command and type in all these and run it. So let's open an editor, something like gedit. Okay, let's close this up, open a new file, and then control S, save it as BLAS lapack.sh. This sh is important, it should be a shell script. Let me see, I'll just keep this in my direct folder, BLAS lapack.sh. And what they say is that you just copy all these commands and type it. So what I'm doing is I just copy all this, okay, and then I paste it over here. Okay, now I save it. Okay, now what I do is that you just have to run this entire file in your terminal. So what I do is I go to the terminal and I go to the folder. Go to the folder where this file is, and if you guys notice, it is in this. It's over here. Sorry. It's over here. What I do is just change the file permission, chmod 777 BLAS lapack.sh. Yes, click enter, and if I click ls, now it becomes an executable. Now what I do is I just type bash, okay, BLAS underscore lapack.sh. okay, now if I run this, it will run all these 6 commands one by one. This is the library, this is the line that installs BLAS, this is the line that installs LAPACK. Okay, this is the documentation for BLAS, documentation for LAPACK. This is I think it's a developer version kind of a thing, maybe a little more additional features for BLAS and LAPACK. All this hyphen dev is like for that. So what I do is I type bash space BLAS underscore lapack.sh, and then what I do is I click enter. These are sudo commands in Ubuntu, so it's asking for passwords or super user commands. So I type my password and then press enter. What we'll do is that just download some files from the internet and starts installing them automatically. Okay, all you practically have nothing left to do. All you have to do is just wait for a few minutes, and then it'll automatic your shell will connect to the internet, download all the files necessary, and then it will install. Huh. Okay. Okay, this says that it's 733 MB of additional disk space, huh? Okay, this may be too much. Okay, I think it's downloading some other packages as well, I guess. I'm not sure about that. If you guys want only a light version of it, just remove the dark files in BLAS and LAPACK, and that will take care of it mostly. Okay. uh, and this will download will take some more time, so I'll just pause it. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm just pausing it. Okay guys, we are back. Now the installation the downloading is close to 97%. Now I'll just walk you guys through what's happening. As when this reaches 100, it will start installing the package directly. I still have no idea why it takes 733 MB of additional disk space. I have no idea about it. Maybe just some glitch, I suppose. But anyway, it's unpacking all the docs over here, and that's the 650 package. And then the dev, I guess it should be a small one. If you guys want to have a look, just a small one, I suppose. It's unpacking. Okay, it's working and it's ready. Yeah, and done. Look, apparently all of them have been installed and it's set to manual, so it's done. Okay, now with that, your BLAS and LAPACK are ready. Okay, now if you just guys with this BLAS and LAPACK is installed. Now always it's better and it's always good to open up some program where you use BLAS and LAPACK and see whether run them and see whether it works fine. Okay, so what I do is I just click open, and let me just go to a folder where I had some files. Okay, so where is it? Yeah, I already made a single file over here. Let me just open these two. Okay, this is okay. If you guys want to know, this is Fortran program which uses the DGESV subroutine in LAPACK. Okay, I'm going to run that, and for that to run it, I'm using the shell script over here. Okay, both are in the same folder. So what it does is that it just compiles the file and then links the object file with the LAPACK library using these flags, and then it creates an executable a.out. I'm renaming it to lapack.ex.exe and running it over here. Now if this runs nicely, and we'll get an answer, we should get an answer something like this: 1 minus 2 and 0, I guess so. Sorry, we should get an answer, and if this answer works nice, then we are right. We done the program nicely. LAPACK and BLAS are installed nicely. So what I do is just compile this. I just have to execute this directly, and G need to execute this simple F5. So click that. Okay, it just says that LAPACK permission denied something. Okay, so instead I'll just go to the terminal part of it. Okay, let me clear all this. Okay, and then bash *sh. Okay, yes, it's working. Sometimes the shell that comes out of Genie over here may not work, but this works fine. So what happens is that it works out fine and we get the answer. So we want to run this again. Yes, it's working fine. It just gives us the answer nicely. So this way your BLAS and LAPACK installations have been done nicely, and they're working nicely. Okay, there are other ways to do this also, but this is actually the simplest way to go with it. One of the simplest way to go with it. That's all I have for you guys in this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching, and in the next tutorial I think I'll tell you guys how to install some other important package or program. So see you guys then.